How did it feel to see like the people you grew up with? Now y'all kids is in the same schools and stuff in the same way that y'all grew up. How that make y'all feel?
Well, I'm gonna say for me, I've seen a lot of different stages,
Is it
and
like a full circle thing? Like, damn, life became full circle where
in some ways,
now we dropping our kids off to school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
boy, you was
definitely
just
that.
digging in your nose with a pen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But see, like I've seen different stages. Like I got friends who kids just went to college because they had them when we was young in their high school, and I got friends who kids just getting to high school. Then it's us.
Yeah.
And who had kids later.
Right.
Well, you got more than one, but I'm just saying,
Yeah, I know what you mean though.
but
From the
us.
crew.
So
Yeah.
it's different ones. Like I got a lot of homies who our kids went to school together at the Fitzgerald community,
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa. But it's just a different stage. Like for me, I'm going through my journey, and at my journey, I'm at second grade. But I try to ask people who's ahead of me,
How would it be?
where is that? How is it where they at?
Right.
Like Tom,
Right.
which he's gonna be on my show, but he got a kid for every age group down there.
That boy busy.
You know what I'm saying?
That boy been
So
busy.
I asked a lot of him for advice.
Yeah.
You know, how is it having this? How is it having that? My homeboy, one of my closest homeboys, Lamar,
Mm.
his son Lamar Jr. just got a football scholarship.
Oh yeah, right.
He at Memphis. He a freshman this year. I don't know if he on the field yet, but he will be because he a beast. But I asked them like, how is it having a graduate that's going to college? How's you handling that things? Even though I'm not there yet, but I like to be curious because, especially from parents, fathers that I know that's active.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I try to ask. Them dead be motherfuckers. Don't give a fuck
What
about
you
them.
think is the what you think is the hardest part
You
about
interview with
about
me?
about being nah? I just say we
No, we
discussing.
kicking it though. That's mic'd up and chilling. It's mic'd up and chilling.
Why? Because we on the same thing. Why you got your mind on it? What you think is the hardest part of the day to day operation with your daughter?
Well, I don't know if the audience heard that or not,
What?
but that our daughters are upstairs, by the way.
Yes, yes. Part two. Part two.
But
We're gonna have a kids show in a minute.
but
Yeah,
it's that.
yeah,
Me used to being alone and being in my peace. I'm not really a music guy. I'll never just sit around and play no music.
unless you're cleaning.
Or you feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
sometimes I might even do that with the TV playing, watching TV. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm just a real peaceful kind of guy. I even drive in the car with no music a lot of
Yeah.
times.
Or you upset?
So for me to have a daughter that's 24/7 fucking busy, like
Yeah.
man, ADD ain't even a word for her.
Is it harder than what you thought it was when
No, it's
before she
actually
got here?
easier. It's actually
That's what
easier.
I thought. That's why I said it. Do you
Definitely
actually
easier.
think it's harder before? It's just gonna be. I think for us it gets harder when they get older. I
Well,
think
I'll
that's
say
what it is.
this: women have their own perspective, which I can't wait to get a woman just to get her perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Your wife is upstairs with the kids, so I'm gonna just let her
Yeah,
control that
please,
chaos.
please.
But
There's gonna be a new show if they come down
man,
here.
whole new
Because
show,
they have no idea.
whole new show.
That's
But
fine.
like from our perspective, I think the nervousness and probably the harshness or the hard when it let me get it out when it's actually might be hard for someone to parent or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is if you struggling, you ain't got no money, but I feel like any real man gonna go out and do what he got to do to get some money.
Right.
It's trillions of dollars moving around every motherfucking day. You better
Right.
find your way to get in some of front of some of it get in front of some of that shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
what if their job is to be at home, take care of the kid?
what man's job is to be at home to take care of the kid? Not saying it ain't none. Not saying it ain't none. But what I'm saying is, we talk about if we struggling. If we struggling,
don't get triggered. Don't get triggered.
No, I ain't. But I gotta say this. I gotta motherfucking say this. Ain't no motherfucking way my family finna be struggling, and I'm gonna sit up here and be like, I'm gonna stay at home. Dad, my wife gotta figure this shit out.
No, it don't.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
It's a new day and age now. Sometimes the wife or the gender roles is reversing. Sometimes the wife, sometimes best for the family is to let her do the job. If your wife get paid $80,000,
then we ain't struggling. We talk about that.
But for that
I'm talking about
if we trying to figure this shit out. Home.
That's different. We ain't struggling. My wife is bringing in good money. What I'm saying is, at 80,000 still ain't enough. I know. I make it. What I'm saying is, if we struggling, we trying to figure it out. Ain't no way my wife finna figure it out on her own.
Okay.
As a man, I'm going out there figuring that shit out.
Okay.
She can figure some shit out she want for herself, for her end to help. But as a man, I'm getting off my ass and I'm going to figure that shit out.
Right.
So that's why I say, so sometimes, you know what I'm saying? If you fucked up, it's hard. But you should be fucked up long.
Right.
Or if you young. Like, that nervousness, like, teenage parent, you fucking 16, 17, then I understand fucking being nervous. I do. Mm-hmm. But other than that, no. Okay. I don't. Other than that, no. I don't.
As long as you physically able and willing, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like when you're 16, 17, you young, so you still trying to get in the workforce. You really don't even know how to get in the workforce. Somebody might look you up or hook you up with something, but for the most part, you still young. You barely probably old enough to work. So I'm talking about the real young ones. Right. If you 18, you can make it. Right. It's just you got to look for it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're real young, like 15, 16, I understand that. Because you're basically your parents got to raise your kids, you know?
You gotta hustle shoes. You gotta hustle, whatever school be going.
Of course,
some boo-boos. We hustle some boo-boos, whatever they call.
But what I'm saying is to get on the right track and get on a normal track and a steady track. Yeah. If you 18 and up, you can get on it. It ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you should have a good financial foundation before you have a kid. As long as you can do that, you're gonna be all right.
Agreed, but that ain't always reality for some people.
Well,
everybody wasn't adults like us before we had our kids. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that's the struggle.
Right.
For us,
it's too late for them.
For us,
right? We talking.
No, I don't think it was hard at all. We both already had our cribs. Right. It was just a fucking roommate. We got an extra roommate in the house.
Pretty much. But what I'm saying is this for the people who don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people still, don't still have kids or still do have kids, but you just gotta have financial just to be a living. Okay, that's what you need to get it square with people. First, get yourself together you're the foundation. That's what I mean by that. Get that foundation right. Everything else will fall in line. But you gotta have right partner to help you do that. You can't do it by yourself. But kudos to shout out to the moms, shout out to the dads who is doing it by themselves. But
Most definitely.
Yeah.
But it definitely was it was easier than I thought. Right. Now I would let I ain't gonna let her mama hear me say it's easy. They gonna trip. Right. But as far as everything else, I was always on my grind. When you had your depression, I was like, I don't ever want to downplay that because as a father, you definitely have your moments where you're depressed. Yeah. And you don't know if you can do it or you don't know if you're doing it right. You worried about.
Job. It's a selfless job and a thankless job. You know what I'm saying?
Thankless
or
as fuck.
what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's the one I hate.
I hate hearing that. What
Cause
you
you tell
supposed
that
to
to
do?
them.
Oh no, oh no. What they supposed to do? Oh no, no. I'm controlling now. You know, you're controlling somebody now. So
Yeah, yeah.
you gotta,
You're a narcissist now.
yeah, yeah.
Now
You ain't
you're a
living by yourself.
narcissist, man.
So you can't say that. You say that, it's starting a whole argument that you ain't gonna win because they argue that all day until you get tired of doing it. So yeah, so that's I understand that. That's the hardest part. That is the hardest part, you know. Or just, you know, it was hard. It just it's like effort, you know. Defense ain't hard, but to play good defense, you got to do effort, and that's the same thing about parenting. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can be a parent, but to be a good parent, you got to put some effort into it. You know. So as long as you trying, hell, because there's people out here not even trying. You know. So you just got to try. Just try in life. Just try in life. Just try. That's why I was going. You know. That's why I tell people. I try to help people understand, especially when I was coaching and stuff, football and stuff, and track. And just try to just try, because you never know what can come out of that. You know that, but it's a lot of stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff that we ain't have to go through in our generation that these people now they got to go through. You know, a little bit different. We ain't have the old heads and the street niggas that tell us to go to school and stuff like that and stay on track. You know, at least try college. We don't work, then cool. At least you tried. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this generation, they got a whole nother way. They don't need college. You know what I'm saying?
Now, one thing I can say
They
for
figure out
my
another way.
group that I graduated with in high school, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people went to school. I don't know how many people finished, but a lot of people went and saw their roots at other places.
You in Division One, right?
No, I went to.
Division Two.
But like I'm talking about high school though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. High school is Division. No, I'm talking about y'all school.
In high
In
school,
high
what was
school,
our
Division
division?
One. It was A. It was 1A, right?
I
Y'all
think so.
had to be. Y'all was in there. Y'all.
Yeah, we
Who
had
y'all
good
playing
enrollment at
states?
the time. It ain't
Who
now
y'all
though.
playing states?
Like Kuzino, who was like Kuzino goes playing ours.
Who y'all playing basketball in states?
Everybody. We play. What's the name?
No. Like y'all went.
It was
Y'all
definitely
was at the states with
states. We
Keith.
play like Redford. But no, talking about suburb schools that I remember playing. We always play fucking.
Divisional. They always divisional schools, the state schools.
What's the school that what's the name came from?
You talking
We
about
always play Romulus.
Romulus? You talking about at that time that was
Yeah.
good. Romulus, uh, Redford, uh, King, Persian. Cause that was just Keith went. Y'all went. Who was that?
Hmm.
Keith.
Man, I miss old school PSL. Don't get me wrong. These kids nowadays,
They better
they
athletes.
doing, they
They
doing.
better athletes. I give them that.
I wouldn't say we have some athletes.
We damn sure had some good
These are
athletes.
better kids.
Right.
These are like no. I'm talking about like
Right.
no character. We had fucking. I don't want to say
Don't say
it.
that. Don't say that.
I don't want to say it. But you know, we had some
We had
motherfuckers
some dudes
that was some athletes.
Yes.
They steered down a lot of them stood on the road path,
Right.
but they was
Right.
fucking
Right.
dogs.
Right.
These are good kids nowadays.
That's what I'm saying.
Like they are really good kids.
They good kids. They train better.
They train hard.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they got more stuff around available to them.
It's more of a structure around them to keep these kids out of trouble too if they want to.
Right.
If these kids get in trouble now, it's because they just want to.
You got to look for it. Well, you ain't got to look for it.
You just want to be in that crowd.
Right.
Because there's other shit for you to do. These kids got way more.
Right.
I'm just talking about speaking from our community. I don't know about in other states or other places. But now, these kids got way more of a fucking as far as extracurricular activities, stuff to keep them busy. You feel me? They opening up recreation centers more. They don't put a gym in the one in our hood. When we was growing up, it was for old folks.
It was a YMCA, nigga. YMCA,
Shit, YMCA's even got gyms for kids. I was in the YMCA league when I was little, though. We did have that.
see, that's
But
what
they
I'm
had
saying.
cut that out for a while.
Yeah, people got ignorant.
But
Start getting
did you
ignorant.
see
Then
the
schools start getting money to put their own stuff in the schools.
I want to say I was going to get into the schools too.
Excuse
The
me.
schools starting to do better too.
Yeah.
You see, Southeastern got that program now
Yeah,
with the for mechanics.
yeah, man. It's a technical school now.
Persian supposed to get
Y'all ain't y'all technical school?
it all. I think it's going back to how when our parents was going to school. Remember when our parents was going to school, all the schools had
But you got in your
specialties.
district though.
My mama was, I think Persian had nursing too. But my
You got
mama
in
had
your
went to
district.
Cass.
And Kettering too.
What's that was on the west side?
Renaissance.
No, Chassis.
Oh, Chassis.
So I remember how I went to
Oh,
Chassis for something too.
old school, yeah.
My mama graduated in '84. No, '82.
Oh yeah. See, mine 72.
So, but I'm saying, my mama used to tell me different high schools had it wasn't no VOTEC.
Right.
You went to the school that you wanted to focus on your trade for.
Right.
I think they're getting back to that because Purge supposed to get something, but I can't remember.
We had a wood shop at Southwest.
I got to remember what Purge supposed to be getting. But they going back to that, and that should look nice because they actually added on to Southeastern. So let's get back right, man. But I miss the old days where everybody was. I would say this. I wouldn't say these kids. These kids are good. They definitely train specifically for their sport now. But I'm not gonna say these kids are better athletes because a lot of our motherfuckers was cold at both. They was all state at both.
These kids soft.
These kids, no.
That's soft.
All these kids go to school. All these kids go to school
soft.
Together. They make
powerhouses. The sport is soft. The kid is soft now. They ain't.
But
we had to play 2 or 3 sports just to be. We kept in shape.
Yeah, but no.
But they just do it all year round.
I'm just speaking on how these kids having success now, and I would say, we have so many. We have more high schools.
Right.
Everybody back then, everybody really went to school in their hood.
Right. We had to. Yeah.
You feel me? King was getting. Unless King was plucking. People went to different schools that they wanted to go to.
Right.
But for the most part, people went to their neighborhood school. So let's say Cooley ain't cold. I remember Cooley wasn't cold.
Right.
But they had a dog.
Right.
That would have started for anybody in the city. I don't care who.
Right. Right.
Now, with all the schools closed, them dogs is just going to either King or Cass.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Or whatever the fuck.
They
ain't staying in their neighborhood no more. Back then, it was all spread out. So that's why we wasn't winning states like that. Because our talent was spread out. Now our talent condensed. And them kids winning states and it's getting these kids notoriety, which I ain't hating, but I would like to go back to where we have more schools. We have to get our population back up, but I would like to see a school in every neighborhood where kids ain't got a fucking bus an hour fucking way to go to a good school with a good fucking program.
Yeah. That's what we had to do. Because if you do that, then you got to spend money, bro. You know how that go.
They spending the money now. The schools is coming up, bro. That new superintendent we got, I'm not mad at him.
He had no choice.
I don't know his name, but I'm not mad at him.
He don't have no choice. He get that money, he has to put it up. It's not like he got it behind.
But back in the days, they used to get the money, have to put it up, but didn't put it up.
We supposed to got a pool. We supposed to got a pool for 4 years straight.
Y'all closed down the school.
Never got the pool. Never got the pool. Kept that money. Well, she got pinched though. She got pinched. She embezzled like almost like $1 million.
It was our principal?
Yeah.
We ain't gonna say no names and no timelines for legal purposes.
Right.
Allegedly.
You still don't know. I ain't say what's cool.
They might know you. I know that little.
Yeah.
I know that little motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know that little motherfucker.
But it's not. Yeah. So yeah. But man, hell no. Fuck that. Fuck her. We could have got that money. We supposed to got them books. I don't feel bad for her. There. What's it?
You good?
No, I'm good. So that's the whole
Who
thing
said we
about it.
supposed to got them books?
Hell yeah, we ain't getting nothing. You know how much raggedy ass damn uniforms we had and raggedy uh damn 1984. Oh,